What's up, everybody? It is a great day today. I'm doing a nice little podcast, man. I'm celebrating the 20 years of Xbox. Hope people can come and join me this morning. You know what I mean? I have to go to work later. I'm going to be able to watch a little bit of the show celebrating 20 years of Xbox. But I wanted to show off some of the great games that I collect for the original OG Xbox. What I have enjoyed for for 20 years. What's up, Unlimited? And go check out my brother Unlimited. He did a great piece of work talking about his, was it 20 best games that he enjoyed with Xbox, man. It was a great video. Go check it out, man. Salute to my brother, Unlimited Productions, always on deck, man. But I wanted to talk about my experience with Xbox. Sega will always be my favorite brand of all time, to the death. It just was part of my childhood, growing up, getting into gaming. Besides, Atari being introduced to me at a very, very young age. My first system that I ever owned wasn't even an Atari. It was an advanced system that was 10 times better than the Atari, to be honest, which it was called the Coleco Vision. The Coleco Vision was my very first gaming system. Very first gaming system that at the time my mother's boyfriend gave to me because he lost interest in it. This was back in the days, he worked for the city. He made good money. He had one of those big TVs that had the projection lights that were screwed into it, and it would project onto the screen. I think it was red, green, and blue or something. I can't remember because it was so long ago. But he was one of the ones that had them very expensive TVs back in the day that people, believe me, could not afford. Trust me when I tell you this. I can't remember if it was a Zenith or something, but it was very, very expensive. And he would let me sometimes play on his Coleco Vision, man. There was time where he wouldn't let me play on it. But after he got tired of it, he handed it down to me. It was a good hand-me-down because, to be honest with you, the Coleco Vision got me started into gaming and to where I'm at today. It was the Coleco Vision. So I am so excited today to celebrate the 20 years of Xbox. I'm going to show you some games that I have enjoyed collecting for the OG Xbox that were only on the Xbox. And I'm going to show you a couple of collection things that I've collected for the Xbox that some of you might not even seen before. Some of the new gamers that are out here that join us in our podcast, the Exile and the Alpha. And we're going to talk about just the event that's going to happen today. I hope you guys really enjoyed our podcast last night with my brother Unlimited, with T Reaper, Tuckmaster, and Hebot. Great shout out to all my brothers out there that I support. You know what I mean? The true gamers out there. These guys are true Xbox fans. They're true gamers, and they will never be turncoats. They like what they like. It is what it is, and that's the way it's always going to be. You know what I mean? So, Shameless Blackley, I think he will be on the show today, Shameless Blackley. If you want to know more about Shameless Blackley and the beginnings of the original OG Xbox, you need to do yourself a favor and you need to pick up this book. This is a great book called Opening the Xbox. Now, I didn't get to read it all, but this is a great book that you guys need to check out. You can probably find this book in your half-price books for $5. You know what I mean? Maybe $5, $10. You know what I mean? If you're a really diehard Xbox fan and you want to know the ins and outs and where it all started with the getting the Xbox to where it is today, this is where you start. You start with the book called The Opening of the Xbox with Shameless Blackley and other people in there that fought really hard to to get Xbox started. And like Hebot said yesterday, you know, with the Japanese not liking the certain colors they wanted to use, and they had to use the lime green with black. There's a lot of lore is in this book if you guys want to know about the original OG Xbox. And this is where it starts, guys. So go look on Barnes Nobles, half price books. I don't know, Amazon. You'll probably be able to find this pretty cheap. It's a good read. Now, I haven't, I'm not finished with it yet, but it is a good read. You know what I mean? It is a great book. If you want to know about Xbox, man, this is a really good book, man. So check it out. Shouts out to T Reaper. I'm glad you're here, brother. I appreciate it. Him and Unlimited Productions are in the house. I really appreciate it. Let me put my boys. Good morning, T Reaper. What's up, brother? Happy birthday, Xbox from T Reaper. What's up, man? What'd you say? Now you're making me feel really old. Hey, I'm really old. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I'm up there, man. I'm almost 50. I don't have no shame in my game, bro. Your boy Sega, man, you know, I'm one of the OGs of gaming. You know what I mean? I could tell you my age, man. I got some of my brothers are older than me, but that's up to them to tell you their age. You know what I mean? So, you know, but I'm happy that you're here, man. I'm very happy that you are here. Unlimited is in the house. 3 people in the chat. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. So, you know, my very first experience with Xbox, I told you guys in a video before. At the time, she was my girlfriend, my wife of today. You know, I don't want to say who, you know, her name or anything, but she bought me my first Xbox. She bought it for me. It was a Christmas present. I bought her a very nice ring that she wanted. You know, we've been together 20 years. Yeah, actually. Yeah, 20-something years around when Xbox came out, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And I was there. We were there at launch day. We were there early in the morning. My friend Kitty, actually her boyfriend was there, and I didn't even know it was her. You know, when I started talking about it, I didn't even know it was her boyfriend. And we were friends since high school. I can't tell you her real name. I don't like to give you her real name. She's in Colorado. You know what I mean? But her boyfriend was there. And at the time, he was a tech dude. Now the guy actually helped make computer chips. They live in Colorado, and they live in good. They're eating good, too. This guy is a genius, bro, a genius. I don't want to say who he is. He's with a certain company, but he's a genius, and he's a great guy. You know what I mean? And I met her boyfriend there while we were outside waiting for the OG Xbox. You can hear people in Best Buy cheering. What are we going to do today? You know, and they do their hype thing to get ready to let people in or whatever, get the Xboxes or whatever. They're doing their meet and greet. You know what I mean? There, you can hear them in there. You know what I mean? It was a very long line. We were actually near the front, to be honest with you. We were up there, bro. We were up there. There were people before we got there, believe it or not, that were sitting in lawn chairs with blankets and had a little table out there sleeping. You know, before we even got there, they were like right in the front. I'm like, God damn, talk about dedication. You know what I mean? They were dedicated to try Xbox's first breaking into gaming, getting the OG Xbox, man. Now that's a real trooper out there, being out there early in the cold morning, you know, sitting on a lawn chair with a blanket and a pillow. You know what I mean? I mean, that's hardcore. They still do that today. Some of them still go out there and do that today. But that was my first time being at a launch for a system, you know, at that magnitude at that time. You know what I mean? So it was great. It was an honor to be part of the launch of Xbox. You know what I mean? So on that note, man, I wanted to show, you know, a few of my games that I've played and still enjoy today. You know what I mean? I did see the video of Bill Gates introducing the Xbox. I seen, you know, the show of that. And The Rock, believe it or not, The Rock is still rocking out Xbox, G. The Rock. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking in that green kitchen? You know what I'm saying? He's been with Xbox for years. He'd been there since the beginning. He just did a video on Twitter about it. You know what I mean? So Rock be rocking out the Xbox for 20 years. Shouts out to Rock, the Rock, man. You know what I mean? So I seen that video. So we're going to do just to show you some of the things and some of the games actually that I still enjoy today that is only on Xbox. Now, everybody knows this game because it's blowing up all over the place right now. People still talking about it. But this is the OG, and this is where it started, brother. This is where this baby was born. It was born on Papa Xbox and made it the juggernaut that it is today. Made it the juggernaut that it is. Made it the talk in the gaming news, the talk with the dumbass trolls. You know what I mean? That don't know shit about gaming. Made them mad, made them cry, make them want us to share games now. It made them want us to share games now that this game is getting so much praise. And where did it start? It started on the OG Xbox, which is Forza. Forza, baby. Forza Motorsport. Only on Xbox. This is the first Forza Motorsport, man, that was on the OG Xbox. You can play it online with live. This is it in its original entirety. The original game, man. Forza. And I loved this game. I stopped playing Sega GT. At the time, Sega GT was my favorite game, racing game. And, you know, Sega Daytona. Forza, man, on the OG Xbox, man, it just sucked me in. Because I love racing games, man. I love racing games. And it sucked me in, bro. This is where it all started. And this is where it's all going to end. You know what I mean? So, yeah. This is a great game. This is a great game, guys. Is Forza Motorsport. Now, Forza Motorsport 8. Forza Motorsport 8. That's probably going to be, you know, definitely next gen. Now, you know, with Forza Horizon 5, it's still on the old engine. But you're gonna see a masterpiece, guys, when it comes to Forza Motorsport 8. I guarantee you. That's why it's taking so long. Let them take long. Please don't take long as Sony, though. You ain't seen shit. Please don't take as long as Sony. But just take your time, you know, with it. Just not as long as the competition. You know what I mean? But Forza Motorsport, baby, it is the best racing sim on the planet. Gran Turismo cannot hold a candle to Forza. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to downplay, you know, Gran Turismo fans. There's dire Gran Turismo fans out there. Much respect. If you like racing games, much respect. I've owned the Gran Turismo games. I just didn't like them as much as I like Forza. I'm not saying that it's a shitty, trashy game because it's not. It's a good racing game. I don't like the steering mechanics in it. You kind of got to get really, really used to steering mechanics in that. You know what I mean? You know, back in the day on the PlayStation 2 and all that. But I'm not knocking the guys that like Gran Turismo. You know what I'm saying? Hats off to you. But Forza Motorsport is definitely the best racing game on the planet and Horizon. There's nothing that can touch this. Nothing. Dirt, Need for Speed, Midnight Club, all that stuff. Those are good racing games, but this is it right here. Forza. Grid's a great racing game. This is where it started, guys. This is where it's going to end. You're not going to, I mean, they're the helm. They're in the helm now. They're the helm of racing games right now is Forza Motorsport. You know what I mean? Great game. I still enjoy playing this game today, guys, is Forza Motorsport, man. You know what I mean? And it had good graphics for the time for the original OG Xbox. I believe it pushed the power of the OG Xbox, man. So happy to celebrate, again, Forza franchise's success with their racing games, which is Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon 5, man. Great game, you know? So let's talk about another game that really looks beautiful, backward compatibility on your Xbox Series X or your Xbox family with the Xbox One, okay? This is a really great game. I hope they come out with a sequel to this game. A lot of people still love and talk about this game today. And it is, I'm going to get to your comment in a minute, dude. It is Crimson Skies. Only on the Xbox, man. This is an awesome Awesome game that is backwards compatibility, updated graphics, beautiful scenery in this game. This was an awesome game that flew under some people's radar, but it would be nice to see an Xbox Series X version. What's up, Outer Zinc? He always comes in with a slogan saying, I made it. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining me, man, early here in the morning. I'm just doing this really quick podcast. You know what I mean? I'm very excited for Xbox. A great 20 years, giving my thank you and shout outs to, Xbox and Phil Spencer and the crew of the gaming of Xbox, man. Thank you for coming. But Crimson Skies was a really, really, really great game, guys, on the OG Xbox, man. They really need to bring this back. They need to make a sequel to this. You never know. Maybe they are. Microsoft Studios. It would be great to see Crimson Skies 2. 120 frames per second, 60 frames per second, 4K resolutions, HDR on our Xbox Series X and S, and even the One X, and shit, even the Xbox One S. It would just be great to see a sequel to this game come out for the Xbox family, man, because there's a lot of memories in these OG Xbox games. A lot of people forget about these games, but an OG like me, I never forget. You know what I mean? So it would be great to have a new version of Crimson Skies, like a Crimson Skies 2 or something like that. That'd be great to have, guys, coming to us with celebrating the 20 years of Xbox. You never know. They might bring us some surprises. You know what I mean? When we see it, my time, it'll be on at 1 o'clock. I'll probably get to see most of it because, I got to work. Got to put in that grind. Sega man's a working man. I work. I don't sit at home and be on the computer board all day trolling people. Your boy got to go in and put that grind in. But I wanted to do this because I'm just so excited, guys, for today. So Crimson Skies is another great game to own if you don't have it. And you can play it back and pat now on your Xbox Series X and your Xbox family, man. Now, there was another good game that was only on Xbox. It was part 3 of the game. Now, this was made by another company. I really enjoyed this game because I like shooters. All right. And this is let me get to my man's comment here. What did he say here? Let's see. Hey there, Sega bro. I totally agree with you when you say that no one can stop Nintendo when it comes to their handheld. Yeah, it's true. Still the king forever. The king. Hey, man. Hey, it's true. All right, let's go. Let's talk about that just a little bit because this is Xbox Day. That's true. Okay, it is the king of handheld. The Switch is a handheld. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, you can dock it, and yes, you can put it, and watch on TV. It's still a handheld. Nintendo is the king of handheld. It is. I own a 3DS. I own a DS Lite. I own a Game Boy Advance. I own a regular Game Boy, a Game Boy Color. I own them. So I know. It is the king of handhelds. It is. It is the king of handhelds. Shouts out to you, man. Thank you for coming and joining me on Celebrating Xbox, man. So let me put up everybody's damn, can I see? Yeah, there we go. Let me put up everybody. Outer Zinc. Shouts out to Outer Zinc for coming and making it and being with us. My boy, my brother Unlimited Productions. You know what I mean? Shouts out to him. You know what I mean? Shouts out to everybody coming in and hanging out with us, man. xCloud, All Nintendo Health. Fireboss, what's up? Fireboss is in here this morning, man. What's up, G? What's going on? We got Fireboss in here. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? So we're just showing off. I'm showing off some of my favorite games, celebrating the 20 years of Xbox, man. Your boy got his got his attire on, with the Xbox hat, pimping it out, the shirt and everything. You know what I mean? Celebrating because I am a bleed green soldier, out here. Xbox is the best box. You know what I mean? That is the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, but yeah, that's my phone if you hear that. But yeah, man, the next game we got to show that was a good shooter that was made by SNK. Okay, but this version was only on the Xbox at the time. and it's a great hell. Looks like a hell bullet walk and shooter. You know what I'm saying? And it is Metal Slug 3, man. This is another great only on Xbox, OG Xbox at the time was Metal Slug 3. That's another great game that was on there. Some of these games are becoming very expensive to actually collect for, but that's another great game that was on there, guys. Was Metal Slug 3. You know what I mean? Great, beautiful graphics. You know what I'm saying? It did very well on the Xbox at the time. So check out Metal Slug 3, one of Sega Man's all-time favorites when it comes to playing OG Xbox games, man, was Metal Slug 3. I own all the Metal Slugs digitally. I own what I can own on the Xbox. You know what I mean? I own them all. You know what I'm saying? So I even have some on my the PSP. You know what I mean? Because I collect the handhelds too. I have some on there too. I even have one on the Game Boy Advance. I got a Neo Geo Pocket. So there's a Metal Slug on there. I play that on there too. I play it all. But my favorite system of all right now is the Xbox, man. So check it out, man. You could probably afford it, man. It's probably $25 maybe if you can find it. You know what I mean? Everybody giving shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shouts out to everybody rocking out with your boy Sega Man on the 20th anniversary of Xbox. Now, the next one I'm going to bring up is actually an honorable mention that my brother Unlimited Productions mentioned in his video. You guys need to go check out my boy Unlimited Productions. He does great work and content on his channel, and that is a great game that would hand your ass to you, bro. This game will hand your ass to you. This game will have you breaking your controller. Possibly people have broken their Xbox over this game. Do you guys know what the game is? Before I show the game, do you guys know what the game is? Take a guess. I'm not going to give you no more information. Take a guess at what this game is. This game was hard as balls. All right. This game made your ass mad. This made you want to break your Xbox or break your controller. Now, can you guys tell me what that game could be? I'll wait a couple minutes. My boy got it. Unlimited Productions and Fireboss got it. That's right. Ninja Gaiden Black would make your ass mad, boy. Ninja Gaiden Black, man, only on Xbox. This game, I'm telling you what, man. I'm telling you what. The bosses in this game, Itagaki-san is one of the greatest developers ever. I love the Dead or Alive series. My favorite, one of my favorite fighting games. I believe Dead or Alive is better than Tekken. Now, some people might get mad at me about that. Tekken is a great fighting game, but Dead or Alive was more beautiful and just more intriguing to me than Tekken. Tekken's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I own them. I own the Tekkens. I have them. Okay, but Dead or Alive up the ante in my opinion. You know, kicking people off of buildings and shit, knocking them off of ledges. Who started that? Who started that? Team Ninja, Itagaki-san, and Dead or Alive series. They started that. This game is hard as shit. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, because your boy Sega Man is gonna keep it 100 with you. I haven't beaten this game. I have not beaten this game. I got mad and turned it off. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I had problems with this game. When you get to the boss right here, look, here's your level, right? Here's your level. Right? This is your level right here, right? When you get to the boss, right? The boss's level is like this and shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. The boss's level is like this goddamn big. God damn. You better have some skills. Straight up. I think I beat one. It took me forever. I was mad as shit. It took me forever not to break the Duke. Well, I don't think you can break the Duke. That motherfucker's so big and shit, and and made good. You can't. You mean you'd have to probably, I don't know, smash it with a sledgehammer or something. What's up, G4 Rain G4 sliding through? What's up, brother? But this game, and I've heard stories that people have broken their Xboxes over this. They have broken their controllers. They have broken their Xboxes over this, man. I heard stories, bro. This game will definitely hand your ass to you, man. It's Ninja Gaiden. I mean, there's no holding your hand with this game. There just isn't. It's a beautiful It's a beautiful game, but there is no holding your hand. You're holding your hand with this, man. You know what I'm saying? It is a great game to own for your OG Xbox, and back and pat. Looks beautiful, back and pat. But your boy Sega, man, like some of the brothers that are in the comment section right now, like Rain, Unlimited, Fire Boss, and all them, some of them is probably beating the game. I have never, and Outer Zinc, I have never beaten the game. I have never beaten it. I gave up. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I gave up, bro, because it was fucking hard, man. I'm like, God damn, these bosses is kicking my ass. You know what I mean? But it's a great game. It's always good to go back to. Damn, the chat's going crazy. Let me put up everybody's. Yeah, let me put up everybody's thing. Ninja Gaiden Black was first and so hard. They made Ninja Gaiden Black. It is true. It's true, man. This game will kick your ass, bro. That game will kick your ass, man. Itagaki-san, I'm telling you, man. You know what, guys? He needs to come back to Xbox. There was a rumor that they want him to come back. He needs to come back to Xbox. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm not happy with. I have all the Dead or Alive games. I'm not happy with the new ones. I'm just not happy. You have to. I mean, it's microtrend. You have all this shit where you have to buy all kind of outfits and you got to do all kind of shit. I'm not happy with I'm not happy with it, man. I mean, it's a beautiful game. Dead or Alive 5 and 6. I mean, they're good game. They're good fighting. It's just not the same. When you play. Okay, for instance, real quick. When you play Dead or Alive 3 on the OG Xbox, damn, that shit was good. Damn, you could tell Itagaki-san was written all over that. When you played the Dead or Alive's on the 360 before he left, you could tell it was Itagaki-san behind that, man. When you start playing the new ones, right? When you start playing the new ones, it's not the same. You can tell he wasn't in. You can tell. You're talking to a brother that loves fighting games, man. And I like Itagaki-san. You can tell his flavor's not in the game. You can tell. You know what I mean? Hats off for Team Ninja and them trying. You know what I mean? But it's just not there anymore. It's not there anymore, man. I will continue to buy. No, you cannot break that Duke controller. Yeah, bro. You had to take a sledgehammer to that shit. I would never do that. I would never break my shit, but that's probably what you would have to do to break it. If you that fucking Ninja game, blam, you know. But I would never do that. You know what I mean? But that probably make the people rip their hair out, you know, get mad and yell at their kids or their wife or their girlfriend or whatever. You know what I mean? Shut the hell up, man. I'm trying to play this goddamn game. You see I'm fucking lose. Shut up. There's people that do that shit. They yell at their families, man. They yell at their families over that, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know, let me get all everybody's comments up, man. We got Rain G4. Yeah, it is. I agree with you, Rain. I agree with you, man. He said, and Fireboss said, don't feel bad. I didn't get to beat that either. Fireboss, man, I'm telling you I'm telling you, bro. That game, man, we can do a whole show about Ninja Gaiden Black. You dig? We could do a whole show about that, everybody. You know what I mean? That game was just, and it was beautiful. You know, Itagaki, they tried to say that he was that the games were too like explicit with Dead or Alive beach volleyball and different stuff like that because of the girls' titties bouncing up and down and stuff like that. But it's a grown-up game. You know, guys like to see that. There's women that like to see that too. Let's just keep it real. But you know what I mean? It's a grown man, grown woman game. That's what it is. I mean, you know, that's what it is. Beautiful, you know, characters in games, and they make them lifelike. You know what I mean? If you look at the Saturn, now this is funny. This is the truth. I have the Saturn version of Dead or Alive, right? When the one girl flips, and she goes like this, and she you know, you beat the other character, her tits are going like this, and they don't stop. This is after you beat the. I'm like, damn, okay, you guys are reaching too much. You're trying too hard, but it looks funny. But they're going like this, and they don't stop. You know what I mean? They just don't go like that and shake, right? On the Saturn version, they just keep going like this. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. It's funny, man. You know what I mean? It's funny, but that's the way it was back then. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn, man, are those going to stop? You going to play Tune in China? You know what I mean? They just keep going like this. You know what I mean? It was crazy. You know, it was crazy, man. But it's still great fun. It's a great game. Dead or Alive, the Dead or Alive series. You know, it's a great game. You know, brothers. But the next game we got here, guys. Now, you know, some people don't like these type of games, but diehard Xbox fans, to be honest with you, diehard Xbox fans like to try out every type of game that comes on the system. It can be a puzzle game. Some of them might not admit it, but I admit it. I mean, I like to try every game that comes in Game Pass. If it's made by an indie gamer and I'm helping them out, hats off to them, because there's some great indie gamers out there too, man. You got to give your respect to indie gamers out there, because they're really doing it on the Game Pass, man. Game Pass is really helping them out, you know, with their games and stuff. And there's indie gamers that they have games out there that become smash hits. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. And if Microsoft is going to give them that chance to do it, why not? You have to start somewhere. And they have great games. So shouts out to all the indie gamers that develop for the Xbox. Shouts out to them guys for working hard to bring us games during this pandemic, man. That's another thing. Shouts out to them, because we could not be playing shit right now. You know what I mean? So hats off to them. It doesn't have to always be run and gun and shit like that. There's other games out there that you can play, enjoy, and love, man. You know what I'm saying? There is, you know, and they make some great games. You know what I mean? So the next game we got here, which is only on Xbox, I hope they bring part 2 out on the system. Now, this game, some people say that this is the mascot, of the OG Xbox, and that is Blinks the Time Sweeper. Now, a lot of people sleep on this. A lot of people didn't like Blinks. I thought it was innovative with the little sweeper he used, and you had to suck up stuff. Now, if you play this on your Xbox One X or the Xbox Series X and S, because you can download it digitally, they did a really good job with this. They did a really good job revamping the graphics and color palette in this game. This is a great, fun game to even, you know, introduce your kids to at a young age. You know, my son, believe it or not, now, when he was really young, like really young, around 5, I gave him an OG Xbox. And my son didn't really know. He is learning. It's a learning experience when you give little kids a system, their first system. So he toyed around with it, and he played certain games on the OG Xbox, and this was one of the ones that my son played. You know what I mean? And amongst other games that were on there. So my son started out, I gave him an OG Xbox. You know what I mean? And then he got and then I gave him an Xbox 360. And when he played the Xbox 360, can you guess what game he first played on there? Minecraft. My son still today loves Minecraft. You know, now he's older now, and he has an Xbox Series S, and he's playing games like what is he playing right now? Apex. He does like Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege. There's this other one he plays. I can't remember what it's called. It was a new shooter that came on. I bought it for him digitally, but he started out on Xbox. You know what I mean? He started out on Xbox, man. So what up? What up, man? What's up, Retro Fusion Gaming? But yeah, that's what my son started out on. You know what I mean? These are great games. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to always be, you know, bloody and, you know, and hack and slash. Now, I enjoy those games, but I enjoy other games from the genre of Xbox. But Blinks the Time Sweeper was pretty good, and they did a good job remastering and putting this game out, you know, on the new Xboxes, you know, on the Xbox One S's and X's and all that, Series X's and S's. They did a great job at it, man. It was a great job and feat that they did showing these games, because you can actually tell the difference. You can definitely, when you play that game, you can tell the detail in that game is phenomenal. And that's an old ass game. I mean, you got to give it up to the Microsoft ninjas over there in the tech. I mean, you have to, man. You have to give it up to them, because they do a fantastic job. Yeah, you're right, Retrofusion. I have Blinks the Time Sweeper too. That is another great game. Now that would be nice if I could come back and pat. That would be cool if they can make that back and pat. You know, talking about that, I did that update. There's something big coming in back and pat. When I went to look on my Series X, there's all these games down the line that needed an update. So something's really coming good today on the show today with backwards compatibility, man. Something great is coming, bro. And I got the last game I got to show you. I believe it's going to be one of the games that's going to be back compat. You know what I mean? You guys might be like, wow. And you guys might be like, yeah, I can probably see that being back compat, man. But the next game to celebrate the 20 years of Xbox that Sega Man has enjoyed was another fun game that you guys have played. I know you guys have played this. I also own this on the 360 also, but this is the OG Xbox. And that is, now this is Platinum Hits. I don't have the original. I had the original and it got damaged. But I happened to get my hands on the Platinum Hits version of it. And this is another back and pat game that Brute Force, yes, my brother, Brute Force channel. They need to bring Brute Force back, man. They need to make a Brute Force 2 or whatever. They need to bring that. I beat the shit out of that game. That was an awesome ass game, bro. They need to bring that back. Man, if they bring that back in pat today, man, my ass will be at work. You know what I mean? But when I get home, whatever they bring back in pat, I'll be up all fucking night downloading that shit into my Series X, straight up. Because I have the physical copies. You know what I mean? I have the physical copies, man. Now, some stuff digitally, I believe I have from the 360 that's not back on pat. That too. But you best believe my ass will be downloading that shit as soon as I get home, man. Yeah, the shows is at noon. Well, where I'm at, Unlimited, I think it's 1 o'clock Eastern time, I believe. Yeah, I think where I'm at, it's 1 o'clock. So I'll be in there. You know what I mean? But the next game we got to show, guys, is a great game that I actually played. I played this game with my wife. She liked this game. We played this game together. You know what I mean? And it is, and they did a great job with the 4K and the the way the game looks. Another game by Microsoft Studios. You guys know what it is. It is Fusion Frenzy, man. This is another great game that came out on the Xbox. They need to make a newer version, or like a Fusion Frenzy 3 online. Check it out. Dig this. They need to make another Fusion Frenzy, right? On the Series X, updated graphics, 1 versus 100. You got it. Retro Fusion, you got it. They need to bring that back. Me and my wife played that fucking game religiously, dude. We'd be waiting with popcorn on the fucking couch, waiting for that to start. You know what I mean? Your avatars would be outside and shit. You'd be, in little rooms and shit like that. I loved that game. That was a great game. They need to bring this back and make this a multiplayer live game. This would be crazy, bro. They need to do that. Upgrade everything to the graphics of the day, gameplay, everything. If they need to make this an online game. If they made this a free-to-play game, Fusion Frenzy, to be honest with you, I think Fusion Frenzy, I think it would be a smash hit, bro. I think this would be a smash-ass hit if they did that. You never know. They might be talking about it. I could be talking about it. They probably already done fucking talked about it. You know what I mean? They need to do this, man. This is a fun-ass game to play with your boys, your family, friends. This is a great game, man. You know what I mean? It gets challenging too. It's a great game. It's a great game to play, man. That's another one that I believe should come back. Brute Force plus Kill Switch. Gears of War. Yeah, Kill Switch was another great game. I have that too. That's what our brother Rain G4. Man, let me, man, I need to put everybody's things up, man. I'm like, let me do this real quick. Got channel in there. We got Rain G4 coming and checking us out. Yeah, we got a lot in here today, man. Everybody's waiting and celebrating, bro. That's what it's all about. Xbox Brothers Unite. That's what it's about, man. But yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's another one on Game Pass. That shit would be fucking fire, man. They need to do that. Gee, they need to do that, man. They need to do that, Rain G4. You know what I'm saying? Blinks, like I was just talking about. We got Retro Fusion in here. Outer Zinc. Another brother channel. What you say? They love Blinks because that's the one they made BC, not ARC. This dude, look, this dude is spitting some knowledge. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I want my podcasts to be like, man. Not all that rah-rah shit. You know what I mean? We always got to answer the rah-rah motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying? We always got to answer the crybabies and the fucking Pegasus ponies or whatever the hell they call, diaper wearing donkeys, and you know what I mean? We always got to answer them. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. We don't have to always be about rah-rah. You know what I mean? But we got to defend our brand. That's just the way it is. We have to defend our brand, man. And our brand is Xbox. It's a shame that we have to do that. You know what I mean? Because people want to act dumb and stupid. They go watch these dumbass people that are ass hurt because their games are going on PC. So now they got to go pick on Xbox about every little thing. Like that. Let me tell you something, man. Gaming Guru made a video. I don't know if y'all seen this. There's a YouTuber out there named King Trash, right? He made a video about the Forza Horizon 5 car having a license plate under the bottom of the car. Do you know what it's not a license plate, you dickhead. Do you know anything about racing games? Cars? Racing car games? Do you know anything about a racing car, a real racing car? What that plate is? It's not a fucking license plate, you dumbass. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. That's how stupid your dumbass is. And then when somebody answered him, he couldn't answer back because he's fucking stupid. You need to get your ass off of YouTube. If you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to gaming, get the hell off of YouTube. Talking about it was a glitch or it was something that the developers are being lazy. Dude, you don't even know what the fuck it is. And it's nothing to do with a license plate, dumbass. You guys are dumb out here. For real. You be making us look, you're a disgrace. I'm just being honest with you. You're a disgrace, dude. Don't make videos and tweets if you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know what I mean? And then, Gaming Guru had to expose his dumb ass. You know what I mean? Damn. This dude is just, King Trash is stupid. Yeah, I'm calling you out. You're stupid because you don't know what it is. Dumbass. Go make video. Yeah, man. The developers are lazy. Look, here's a license plate under the car. This stupid mother. You're stupid. You probably don't even got a car to drive. Fucking dumb. We got to go out there and answer them. We got to go put them out there in the walk of shame because they don't know what they're talking about, man. Get your ass out of the gaming community if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fucking stupid, dude. You guys have nothing better to do when you're making dumbass videos like that. You guys got nothing better to do when you're making videos like that. That's fucking stupid. You don't know nothing about cars. Man, I ain't gonna, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about him, man. I had to say that real quick. That dude is stupid. Get your ass off of YouTube and gaming. Get out of gaming. Because King Trash, you don't know what you're talking about. Damn, dude, you need to go do something else, man. On YouTube. I don't know. Do a jig, make some videos doing that. I don't know, do something. You know what I mean? Get out of gaming, bro, because you don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, brothers, let's get back to celebrating the 20 years of Xbox, man. What's up, Emmanuel A1? Thank you for coming in and joining us, man. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're here, man. You know, Emmanuel, I'll call him A1, like the A1, you know, like your boy A1 Sauce. A1 is cool. I did a podcast with Emmanuel One with Fireboss one night. We was on for a while talking about the new Xboxes and stuff. That was a while ago. You know what I mean? But shouts out to Emmanuel A1, Alder Zink, and everybody. And here goes Channel. He said, I tried to love PlayStation as much, but their storage option sucks. BC sucks. At least they copied achievements. Nintendo needs to figure that out. He's right. He is entitled to his opinion. He just told you, I tried to love PlayStation. Look, let me keep it 100 with y'all. I'm a collector. I own PlayStations. I like their shoot 'em ups. You know, the side-scrolling shoot 'em ups? I am a fanatic for shoot 'em ups. I own them all. Any shoot 'em ups that come out on Xbox, I got them that day. I don't care how much it costs. If it's like, I don't know, $100, I might have to wait. But if it's a reasonable price, your boy Sega Man's picking it up. PlayStation has great shoot 'em ups. The old school PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 have very good shoot 'em up games on there. They have a great R-Type game on there. Split Heed, which was a game that started out on Sega CD. Split Heed, which is a great shooter. That's one that I own. You know what I mean? What's the other one? I can't remember the other one. There's a couple of them that I own on there. And they were good shoot 'em ups. Now you got to give them their props for back in the PlayStation 2 days, because in the PlayStation 2 days they were killing it. They were. They were killing it. You can't hate on them. The best PlayStation ever made, in my opinion, is the PlayStation 2. And there's a lot of people that will agree with me on that. It is. They had some great games on there. Games I like. Now, I didn't like the Gods of Wars and everything, but they had great shooters on there. The Tekkens are good on there. I have Dead or Alive on there. It's good. It's not better than the Dreamcast version, but it's good. Bloody Roar games I have on there. I have some Street Fighter games on there. You know what I mean? So, and I actually own a few shoot 'em ups on the PlayStation 1 that are very expensive right now. There's this one called G Darius. That game is expensive. I found that at a flea market, for $2 in the case. Pristine condition. This lady was selling some plates. She might not have known. I don't know. You know how people are at flea markets, man, or swap meets, you know, or anything like that. Hey, just give me a couple of dollars. I don't want to take it home. You know, I have all this shit. You know how they talk. I have all this shit. I don't want to. Just give me $2 and you can have it. You know, that's how they talk. So, and it's true. They don't want to take it back home. So I bought it for $2. It's one of the best side-scrolling shoot 'em ups ever on the PlayStation 1. You have to give every system, in my opinion, they make great games. There's ones that make great games. You have to give them shots out. And I like the old PlayStations. I didn't like the PlayStation 3. I'm sorry. I have a PlayStation 3. It's in the garage in a box. You know, I had it. I have one. I have the George Foreman one. You know, the big George Foreman one. Look like you can lift that shit up and put some sausages on there and tuck smoked neck bones on there. You know, and stuff like that. I had that one. You know what I mean? But I didn't like it. I just didn't like the PlayStation 3, man. I didn't like it. I found that I found a PlayStation 3 at a Goodwill, and I didn't think it was going to work. They gave it to me for like $10 with the wires and everything. It was like, yeah, I don't know. We didn't test this out, so we'll give it to you for like $10. I mean, I'm like, all right. He gave me the PlayStation 3 with a controller, the cables, and everything. That's the truth. I took it home. I took it to my friends. They had a game shop, a mom and pop game shop. It was called Pinhill's Exchange, right? These Stu and Anna were super nerds. She worked as a scientist, chem lab or something at Pitt. They were super, super smart. And she took that shit apart, looked at it. Oh, it looks good. You know, tall white girl. You know what I mean? Tall white girl with glasses. She was cool. Her boyfriend Stu was Japanese. He was cool. That's where I got a lot of my imported games from them. Cheap too. They hooked me up. They gave me a Sega Mega Drive for my birthday. You know, they was cool. You know, the store's gone now. But she plugged it in. She said, there's nothing wrong with this at all. It's a 60 gig. I'm like, oh, for real? She's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It works. Just we're going to erase everything that was in there. Whoever's information was in there, then you can take it home and check it out. There was nothing wrong with it. For $10, nothing wrong with it. I just didn't enjoy the system. I'm sorry. I tried. I didn't like the PlayStation 3. It was awful. Just like Unlimited said, it was awful. I just didn't like it. You know, at the end of its life cycle, I think it surpassed 360. I think. You know, but that shit was expensive back in the day. You know what I mean? I wasn't paying $500 or $600 for a PlayStation 3 at all whatsoever. You know, you know what I might do? That big one down there, you know, I might actually trade that in to my exchange and get the newer one that has a sliding door in case I want to play it or hook a PlayStation 3 up. Like I told you, my favorite game on there was Resistance. That's all I played on there. I could play Resistance over again. I liked Resistance. It was like a Gears of War knockoff, but I liked it, Resistance, you know. But that's the only goddamn game I liked on there. I bought the Uncharted's. I bought the Gods of Wars. I tried them out. I didn't like them, so I traded them back in, and I got some Xbox 360 games. I just didn't like it, you know. But I tried. You know, but let's get back to this, man. I'm getting off topic, man. You guys are I'm getting off topic, man. Let's get back to 20 years of Xbox, 20 years. So the next one we got, right, was only on Xbox at the time. I'm telling you what, this game is beautiful, and it's by Sega. Sega, you know, man, I hope we hear something about Sega today. You guys see my video. This was a beautiful game on the OG Xbox. I believe I can't remember if this is, I think it's back and pat for the 360, guys. Let me know in the chat when I show you the game if it is. I can't remember. I think it is. And I think the 360 made it look even better. But it looked really good on the OG Xbox, man. You can find this game in arcades still today. And people are still paying money for it. You know what I mean? And it is a great game that you can play with somebody. It was only on Xbox, and it is House of the Dead 3. This is another great game, guys, that came out for the OG Xbox, man. Beautiful, 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 beautiful graphics. I think it pushed the envelope with the OG Xbox. This is a great game. And what's really good about this? Do you guys know what's real good about this? You can unlock House of the Dead, I think, 1 and 2 on this. You can unlock House of the Dead 1 and 2 on this, I believe. Bloodwake, yes. Bloodwake Retrofusion. That was another under the radar games that people kind of slept on. I have that too. That's a great boat shoot 'em up game. That was a good game, man. That's a good one to add to the collection. But House of the Dead 3 was this is what I mean. See, I really think Sega is coming to Xbox. I really believe that. Like I told you, that old school shoot 'em up I did a video on called Wings of War. That's an old school shoot 'em up that people forgot about. There's people that don't even know about that game. I completed that 100%, 1,000 gamer score. I completed it. I love shoot 'em ups. You can get that game right now for I think it's $5.99 or so. It's something like that, but it's a good shoot 'em up game for a good price. The cartridge I showed you is like over $100. I mean, it's a great game to own digitally if you don't own it physically, man. It just is. But House of the Dead 3 was a great game. Now I have the House of the Deads on the Wii. You know, where the guy's cussing a lot. Fuck this, fuck that, fuck. He must say fuck like 5 million times through the whole game. A brother. Fuck this motherfucker, fuck motherfucker, fuck. I mean, I'm like, God damn. I never seen a Nintendo game that had so many fuck. I never seen a Nintendo game that had fuck this, fuck that. I never seen a Nintendo game that had that set for that game. It's a good game. House of the Dead 3, man, on your OG Xbox, man. It is a great game to own. I think it is. Virtual Cop is another great game that our brother Rain G4 is talking about here. That's another great game that our brother Rain G4 is talking about. The chat is on fire today. Let me go through the chat real quick and show everybody. The chat is on fire today, and I think everybody in here is going to really enjoy themselves today. When we see yeah, PS2 was a best, but the PS3 lost something and they haven't gotten it back. Retrofusion, bro, I agree with you, man. I mean, like I said, it was the best. I mean, it was. The PS3 was a disaster. It was awful. You know what I mean? It just was like Unlimited said, you know, but let me go through these real quick. Yeah, that's another thing. I think if you have the 80 gig, was it the 60 gig? I think it was a 60 gig. You could play PlayStation 1 and 2 and 3 on it. The other ones weren't. You couldn't. I think they took it out, which was fucked up. Why couldn't you just make all your PlayStation 3s back compat with all your games? Why would you do that? That's gone back to consumerism. Even back then, they didn't do a good service. They did a disservice to the consumers. In the PlayStation 3 era, I believe that's when it started. You could have made all those systems, no matter what the fuck gig it was, in my opinion, each and every one of those PlayStation 3 systems should have been back compat for all the games. I mean, that's just a bunch of bullshit. I can't stand Sony, bro. I can't stand them, man. I can't stand them dudes, man. You spend all that money, like $500-$600 on a PlayStation 3, and you can't make all your games back compat for all of them? The 20, what'd you say, a 20? Yeah. You know what? Retro, I think I do have, I think it's a 20 gig I have. I can't remember. I think it's a 20 gig I have. It plays PlayStation 1 games. It doesn't play PlayStation 2 games. It plays PlayStation 1 games. Now, I'll say that, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of them that play PlayStation 1 games. Why can't you just make every gig, right, system that you brought out? Why can't you just make them all play everything? Xbox does. I mean, that's just stupid, man. That's just dumb. That's dumb. I mean, I think you're doing a disservice to the gaming community and the consumers for your product. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? They don't listen, though. They don't listen, man. There's people that are complaining, you know, but they don't listen. They don't listen, you know? But yeah, guys, now this game, I got to tell you guys about this game, man. This is when Xbox Live first came out, brothers. This is when Xbox Live actually first came out. I got a little story about this. I almost got in trouble. Yeah. I was with she was, when we got our house, we weren't married yet, but I almost got in trouble. There was a game out that is no longer around. I did talk about it. It was only on Xbox. It was a great party game to play with people online. Okay. This game is actually the company that made this game. They went bankrupt. It was Microsoft Studios, Presto Studios. It is called Whacked. Now, for people that have not seen Whack, this is Whack. They need to bring it back. It's not Whack. It's not a Whack game. All right. The game is called Whack. It's a good game, a good Whack game. But this game almost got your boy Sega Man in trouble. Some of you don't even know about Whacked. All right. This is one of the first online games that came out for the original OG Xbox. All right, this was a good game. See the girl character right here? Okay, there's a little controversy about this. The original game was supposed to be her running around with her tits out and bouncing around. But if you play this game, if you pick this character, there was a black bar around her breast, so you couldn't see them. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if there was a version or somebody did something where they could take that off, but her original formality of her character was supposed to be that. You know what I mean? With her running around topless. You know what I mean? There was a big little bit of a controversy about that. You know what I mean? But this was a great game. This was an awesome game. You could play this back and pat on your 360. There's probably nobody playing on there, but I tried it. There was nobody playing on there. You could still play the levels. Guys, this was a very addictive game. This actually caused fights. When I played this game with people, it caused there was all kind of people, caused fights, caused people to hate each other. It did when you would be in the chat rooms and stuff, but I almost got in trouble. Let me tell you the story real quick about Whack, man. I was playing Whack, right? There was this girl, okay? There was this girl. I didn't do anything, but there was this girl, and she was from LA, Filipino girl. And she kept wanting me to play games with her and play games with her and then she would make the lobby private. She didn't want nobody else in the game. And she used to do stuff on there, bro. There was no camera then, all right? But we'd be playing the game and she, would say all kind of stuff to me and stuff like that. I actually seen a picture of her. Nice looking, very nice looking Filipino girl from LA. But I'm with my wife now, and but she would do things in the mic. I'm not going to go in detail. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And there were people hating me over that because they liked her and they would want to be in our game, but she would always make it private all the time. And I almost got in trouble. This game almost got me in trouble, dude. It's a great game though, guys. Check it out. All right. She was cool. She was cool, but I almost got in trouble. I almost got in trouble, man. Put it that way. You know what I mean? But this is a great game to play, guys. It would be nice if they brought this game back. You know what I mean? Whack. That would be cool if they would bring this game back. You know what I mean? Let's talk about this real quick. Not just this, okay? Let's talk about this real quick. The Xbox 360. Remember that camera? Remember that little camera? When you play Uno? Now I'm taking you guys back, and you guys know this is true. Let's talk about this. Dude. I was playing Uno one time. There was this brother. Dude, in the camera with his shirt off and shit. In his drawers, bruh. I'm like, damn, man. You got a gamer picture? I don't want to see that shit, bruh. Damn. He was acting all funny and shit. I'm like, dude, nobody want to see you in your drawers, nigga. I mean, it was crazy. You know what I mean? It was crazy. I mean, you get some weird people in there on that camera just doing some weird stuff, bro. Seriously, look, we were playing Uno one time. The girl's playing with us. We're not going to talk about this too much. There was a girl playing with us, man. Burnout's another great game. She on the camera, right? In the mic, she getting laid. You can hear her breathing. You hear her, having an orgasm. I'm like, God damn, this is Uno. You know what I mean? You want to do that, man? Get off the game. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm like, God damn. I mean, there was some strange shit in Uno, guys. On 360, man. With that camera, There was some strange shit, man, in Uno, bro. For real. Yeah, look at Outer Zinc. I heard the stories about that chick. You did? Bruh, I'm telling you. Dude, I'm like, God damn. You guys is, man, go on the internet. Go on the porn sites or chat rooms or something, man. Damn, they be in Uno having orgasms. I'm like, what the hell? God damn. It was crazy, man. Anyways, let's get back to this, man. Your boy getting off topic. Look, Xbox is great. It's the best thing happening. But there's some strange shit that goes on, man, when you on Xbox 360, even sometimes on the newer Xbox. There's some strange stuff that be going on sometimes, man. You gotta, jump back a little bit. You know what I mean? But a couple of other great games, guys, that we have that I enjoyed on the OG Xbox celebrating the 20 years. You guys are lighting it up. You guys are firing the chat. Shouts out to the chat, man. Shouts out to everybody rocking out with your boy Sega, man. Much love, and shouts out to the brothers, the true Xbox gamers, rocking out with your boy this morning, Sega, man. So, the next game that was only on Xbox, guys, I think Outer Zinc will probably like this. Probably Rain will remember this. A couple of the other brothers. Another great game that was only on Xbox. It's a Sega game that they really need to make another game of. All right, they really need to bring this back. A lot of people have been asking for this. Hebot's been asking for this. They need to make these back compat. It is called Otogi. This is a great game. This is an expensive ass game. The Otogi series 1 and 2. This was a great game that Sega. See, that's the thing. Sega is sitting on all these great IP. They're sitting on all these great IP that need to come back. I think they know that. Microsoft knows that they're sitting on all this great IP. You know what I mean? Sega is my favorite, but man, the new Sega, they might be going under, man. Yeah, it is. Hard game. And I think Microsoft is going to save them, bro. That's just my opinion. That's my theory. This is another game they need to bring back. And what also up the ante about this, which is even more expensive, is Otogi 2. Otogi 2. That's right. They need to bring this back. These were great Sega games on the OG Xbox. Or they need to make these back compat. These are great games. Hebot's have talked about this. I have talked about this. Shouts out to Sega Forever, my other brother. Shouts out to him. We're going to try to do a podcast with Sega Forever. But there's also Otogi 2. And these games right now in the box are some of these are up there in price. But it would be good to see the Otogi series come back. It would be good to see Otogi 3 on the Xbox I would like to come over and be exclusive. But if not, I don't care. But I would like to see Sega games like this come back to the system. They're very great collector pieces for your OG Xbox, man, if you can find them at a reasonable price, man. So those were great games that I enjoyed. It is hard. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't beaten them. They're hard. I go back. When you have that feeling of nostalgia, you want to go back and I have my OG Xbox still hooked up. I have my 360 still hooked up. If my OG games don't play on my 360, I fire up the old OG Xbox. And I go back to playing those games because I miss playing those games sometimes. I'll have that nostalgia, flashback. And I go back to playing those great games. Now, this is another game, you guys. What's that? I need to catch up with the chat, man. Channel. Fire Boss. Saying what's up, giving shouts out. Range U 4 360 360 only had a 20 gig at launch. That's true. Shouts out because I had that 20 gig. So he's right about that. Brother spitting knowledge. Shouts out to my brother Rain G4. Rain has been out here in these gaming streets for long. Let me give you a little bit of history of who the brothers I rock out with and who I listen to. Rain G4 started out with a dude named B Shadows. I don't know where B Shadows is right now. Very knowledgeable brother in gaming. He was very knowledgeable in gaming. He had great content at the time when he would do his videos and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I like B Shadows, man. I hope that he's well and he's doing good. But I actually played a couple. I think it was it? Yeah, I played Gears 4 with B Shadows and a couple of brothers down where he lives at. We played a couple games together. That's the last time I seen him. That was a long time ago. That's the last time I seen B Shadows. I mean, he's a good dude. He's very knowledgeable in tech. He has computers and stuff like that. Man, he used to do great content with his channel. You know, I mean, he was doing stuff before StreamYard. I'm just being real. Like, I mean, he was doing stuff like StreamYard, like, you know what I mean? Really, really cool dude, man. Once I started collecting, Richard Fume said, once I started collecting Xbox, I realized just how. I can't see that. Yeah, well, yeah, I hear you on that, man. I hear you on that. I hear you on that, man. A lot of people right now are actually going back to collecting OG Xbox games. It's true. They're going back collecting OG Xbox games, man. You know what I mean? So it's great to collect for. It is. And it's on some of the shops you go to, like the thrift stores, Goodwills or whatever, yard sales. I mean, you can get them complete in box for a good price and they'd be a gem. You go home and look it up. You might get the game for $2. The game might be going for $100. The game might be going for $50. You know what I mean? So you really do good out there if you go you go out there and really search hard. You can find some gems out there of original OG Xbox games and even some 360 games, but more common, you can find these Xbox games, and it's really good to collect for that right now because it's going to become uncommon. Believe me, it is. There's going to be starting to be certain kind of games you're not going to be able to get. You know what I mean? So on with the show, guys. On with the show. The next game I got, some of you guys probably forgot about. Only on Xbox. This was a game this was Xbox's very own fighting game. Can you guess what it is? I think some of you is going to guess what it is, but I have it complete in its box, man. Yeah, you're right. Otage 2 is already expensive, going for $80, $100. That's true. That's true, man. That's true. You know what I mean? But yeah, this fighting game was made by Microsoft Studios. Can you guys guess what it is? No, Eternal Champions Outers Inc. is Sega. That's made by Sega. Eternal Champions. I own the Sega CD version, and I own. Nope, it's not Tofang either. It's not Tofang. Tofang is a great game. That was made by a developer that used to work for Mortal Kombat, and he went out on his own. He made Tofang. The game is called Kano's Trojan. You guys ever heard of that? This was the only on Xbox. This was a Microsoft Studio fighting game. Kano's Trojan. I beat this game. It was really good, man. They had it was more like a futuristic, like they had like these futuristic characters in there, right? There was a futuristic like Bruce Lee type game dude in there, right? This is a great game that people forgot about. Look at channel. He's like, wow, deep cuts. This was a great game, guys, that people forgot about. Kano's Trojan. This would be nice to see on the Series X. It was a little hard. This is becoming very valuable to collect for. You know what I mean? I don't know how much it costs out there in the wild right now, but this was Microsoft's fighting game. That's right. Kano's Trojan. That was their fighting game, man. Like people forgot about it. You know, it has everything in its original entirety in there. You know what I mean? Let's take a little walk back down memory lane real quick. Do I have that in here? You guys remember this? This came with it too. This is what Microsoft was promoting. Remember that? This is when Microsoft was promoting their games. Yes, Retro Fusion. It would be nice if they would put those characters in Killer Instincts. That's a great collaboration, my bro. You're right. But you guys remember this? Microsoft had their own football. NFL Fever. You guys remember that? They had their own NBA game. Basketball game. I believe baseball game too. And they did have a tennis, I believe. So, yeah, man, you guys remember this? Look at this. Look at this. Here's the game that Retro Fusion was talking about. Toe Fang is in here. Torque, Mechasalt, The Unseen. Look at that. Take you guys a walk down memory lane. Look at that, man. In perfect condition, bro. It just gives you, lets you know the games that are coming out. We got everybody wants to see this today. We see Blinks the Time Sweeper, Chaos Trojan. Look what the people want this game to come out, right? What is that there? Kung Fu Chaos. A lot of people would like to see that back and pat. Hey, you know what channel? I don't know if the Unseen ever came out. I'm not sure on that, man. I'm not sure about that. It might not have came out. I am not sure about that, man. That's a great question. I'm not sure about that, man. But this is, look, here we go right here again. We have, look, NFL Fever, Project Gotham Racing, and another good racing game you guys need to get, Quantum Race, Crawling Race. That was another good one. That was a water-like type, kind of like a, what's the name of that game that I have? Damn. We race on the water? Damn, what's the name of that game? Wipeout. Well, no, I think Wipeout wasn't I'm not talking about Hydro Thunder. Well, yeah, Hydro Thunder. This is like their version of a Hydro Thunder, right? You guys see it right there? Come on, this one, right here. There's NFL Fever. There's the basketball, you know what I mean? And there's Project Gotham, racing right there. But yeah, it's good to keep stuff like this because it just takes you down a walk down memory lane. There's the book. It's good to go back and check stuff out like that and reread it. You know what I mean? So this was their fighting game. It was good. It was decent for what they could do. And a lot of people forgot about this, but this is another one to collect for, guys. This is another one to collect for. I don't think it's too much. I'm not sure. You have to do your research, guys. But that's another one that was pretty darn good. Now, another one that was on the OG Xbox that was great. It was a great game on there. Yes, you can buy these games now digitally on your Series X and S. You can buy these. I've beaten one again. I haven't beaten 2 yet. I'm almost done with 2. Okay. And that is, we'll get to the comments in the section in a second, guys. That is on the original OG, only on the original OG Xbox. That is Shamu 2. Shamu 2. On the OG Xbox. Now, Shamu 2 actually came out on the Sega Dreamcast first. You can get that imported here. I think you had to play on an import Dreamcast. It first came out on the Sega Dreamcast, Shamu 2, and then it came out for your OG Xbox. Now, everybody knows about Shamu 2. You know what I mean? It's a great game. Some people, I don't know. Some people didn't like it. I thought it was a great game, Shamu 2. You know what I mean? But it's a game that I have enjoyed on the OG Xbox. You know what I mean? For the time, I was so happy and excited to see it because I thought I would never get to play it because when it was out on the Dreamcast, I didn't have the money to get it imported, and I didn't have an import Dreamcast. So I don't know if it would have played on an American system or not. But this is another great game to own for the original OG Xbox, man. Yeah, you need to find Shamu 2 with the DVD. Yes. This has the, yeah, you're right. This has the movie. There's the movie. Yes, you're right. With the movie, and then there's the game. Yes. It's probably hard to find this today, guys, with the movie. I think a lot of retailers and stuff do sell the game. Most of the time, it doesn't have the movie in it sometimes. And you might get lucky and actually find it, with the movie in it. But this is another great game to enjoy on your Xbox, man. I had a lot of fun. I love the Shamu series. I beat the one on the Dreamcast. I love that game. I beat it on the Series X digitally. I love Shamu 1. Shamu 2 I'm still beating it. I just love that game. That was the most expensive game Sega ever made for the Dreamcast. It might be the most expensive game. No, I don't think it's the most expensive game ever made. I don't think. I have to look that up. But at the time, it was the most expensive game ever made. You know what I mean? It was a great game, guys. You can do a lot in that. You can do a lot in that game. You could play old retro classic video games in it. You can buy little trinkets of toys and stuff in there, like with Sonic, Virtual Fighter. There was a lot to do in that game, man. I love the Shamu series. Now, the next one I got, everybody. This took up most of my life, bro, on the OG Xbox. I want this version of the game to come back. I want it to be back compat, man. Or I want them to if they remastered this game, I don't like to buy remasters. If they remastered this game and added achievements to it, your boy Sega Man is going to buy it. I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day. Hopefully it might. Hopefully it might, guys. This is my all-time favorite online game on the OG Xbox. I stayed up for hours, bro. Hours, till like 5, 6 in the morning sometimes. My wife was mad at me a few times, by doing that shit, man. I was addicted to this game. I love this game still today. I hope they would if they make this back compat, I'll play it all over again. You know what I mean? Even without achievements. And that is the beloved Mike Mechasalt. Damn, I couldn't even get it out. Mechasalt. Mechasalt is a great game. My favorite mech in here was called Ragnarok. When I had the Ragnarok, I rocked your world. I fucked you up. You know what I'm saying? Ragnarok was my favorite mech. I used to fuck motherfuckers. I had a dude call me the N-word when I was beating his ass. It's a competitive game. Mech Assault. There is a mech game on the Xbox. I've played it. It's decent. The OG Mech Assault needs to come back. This would be a great online game right now for Xbox. You know that, guys? This would be a great game for online gaming now, is Mech Assault. Mech Assault, man, would bring people out of the woodwork. I'm telling you, this is a great game. You guys played, Mech Warrior 5. Yes. I love Mech Warrior. Look, I like Mech Assault, but I like the mech games. I have a believe it or not, I have a Mech Assault, a Mech Warrior game on my Sega Saturn. I do. I bought a used Sega Saturn, and there was a Mech Warrior game in it for the Saturn. It didn't have a case. I can't remember. Somebody sold. I bought it off. I think I bought it at a flea. I can't remember. I didn't check the CD thing. I didn't check it. It was just the system itself for real cheap, and I got the original cables and stuff later. But when I opened the jewel door up, there was a mech game in there that was made for the Sega Saturn. I can't remember which one it is. I have it downstairs. One day I'll do a video on it, guys. But they need to bring back Mech Assault, man. They really need to bring this back. This was a lot of fun. I mean, there were people on this 24/7, bro. If they remade this game, remastered it with graphics of today and achievements and stuff like that, this would be awesome. Yeah, I know, bro. Free game in the drive, man. I know. If they made this free to play, even, this would be up there. I guarantee you. This will be up there in the echelons of free to play games. They need to really bring Mech Assault back, guys. That's the last one I have, right? The game I wanted to show you guys, they really need to do that, guys. They really need to bring Mech back. They do. Maybe they're trying to still work on that. I'm a diehard Gears fan. If Mech Assault came out, that'll take me away from Gears. Straight up. For a while. Not all the way. Because I'm a diehard Gears fan. It's hard to get me away from Gears. The only thing that's really getting me away from Gears right now is that Forza 5. Forza Horizon 5 is really taking me away from Gears. But the last game I'm going to show you guys, Mech Assault 2 wasn't as good, but the original. You're right. I have Mech Assault 2, and you're right, Retrofusion. That is a good game, but it's not as good as Mech Assault 1. It isn't. But it's a good game to own in your collection, though. That's a good game, and I have it. It's not as good as Mech Assault 1, but it's good. Now, guys, the show will be starting here in a few hours, celebrating 20 years. I hope you guys are excited about this. And I want to say something real quick. Yes, I am a console gamer. I prefer console. PC gamers are welcome over here. All right? PC gamers are gamers. Just because they play on a laptop or on a PC with a monitor does not mean that they're not a gamer, man. PC gamers are welcome in this chat, and welcome to the Alpha Podcast and on Sega Man's channel. I do not have a problem with PC gamers. I don't. I am a console gamer. I am. But I play my Game Pass when I'm on the go on my PC, my laptop. So I'm considered, in some ways, a PC gamer. I play on my mobile phone. Game Pass. I play on my mobile phone. I'm a mobile phone player. I'm a gamer, G. Straight up. Yes, I prefer console, but I'm not going to abandon or ignore my PC. If there's a game on my laptop that I want to play, look, when I didn't have the Xbox Series X, I wanted to. I played the one game that came out on a Series X that wasn't, I can't remember the goddamn name of it right now. It was that scary game. What was that scary game that came out on the Series X everybody was playing that they're not playing on the PlayStation now that it went over there? What's the name of that game? Those motherfuckers talk about they were mad that the game didn't come to PlayStation, but when they did, nobody's playing it. That's it. Unlimited Productions got it. The Medium. That's right. Unlimited Productions got it. The Medium. What's up? 108 Dragons in the house. Right hand to Zeus. Lamethis in the house. What's up? 108 Dragon. That's right. The Medium. Look, when I didn't have a Series X, I played the Medium on my laptop. No, it didn't look, it's not going to look as good as the Series X. But guess what? When I played it on my HP laptop with the Ryzen in it and NVIDIA, and I have that GeForce GTX, it looked good. I don't have the best laptop in the world for gaming. I don't. But I have a good one that my wife bought me. It wasn't cheap. But I enjoyed that game on my PC. A 108 Dragons in the house. It's always good to see you, man. I hope you're hyped today for the 20th anniversary 108 Lemon. Man, I hope you're hyped. I hope you guys do videos and podcasts on it. I got to work today. I'll be able to catch it at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to go over 1, but I got to be out. I got to be out here around 2:30. Got to put that work in, man. Got to go to work. You know what I mean? But I'll be able to watch it. You know what I mean? But I want to give a big shout out to 108 Dragon for coming in and chilling with us, man. I'm just excited, Lemon, about the 20th anniversary, man. I was going over some games I've been playing on the OG Xbox, man. That's another brother you need to check out. You really need to go check out 108 Dragons channel, because he gives you some great information. He gives you knowledge. This shit I didn't even know about. Him and Hebot be giving me shit I didn't even know about. I'm just going to be honest with you. He got a great game room setup too. He got all the OG in the background. Sometimes you can see the Super NES playing. Sometimes you can see the Sega Genesis playing in the background. You see all his memorabilia he has of all the game stuff that he collects. He does unboxings. He does giveaways. He does the Dragon Den podcast on Saturdays at 7. You need to go check my boy Lemon, 108 Dragons TV. You need to go check his channel out, man. I shout out my brothers. I shout out anybody it's a true gamer and in the gaming community. And Lemon is definitely one of them. Definitely. Straight up. You need to go check him out. You know what I mean? You need to go check out his channel and support him, man. Because he gives back to the community. He gives back to the community. Don't matter who you are, whatever color, it doesn't matter, bro. It's not about that. It's about gaming. It's about gaming, man. It's not about color, nothing. It's about gaming. Dragon owns the PlayStation 5s and Xboxes and all that. So if I hear something from him and Hebot about anything that has to do with gaming, the systems or anything, I'm going to believe him. I'm not going to go to them other channels that just like to spread the rhetoric and don't know what the hell they're talking about. These dudes know what they're talking about, bro. And so does Unlimited Productions. These dudes know what they're talking about. Because I don't know everything. I don't know everything, and I don't want to. If my brother's out there in the gaming community to get me down with some game, I'm game. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Big shouts out to 108 Dragons, my G. Big shouts out to him. Shouts out to 100 too, and Intro Media Gaming, and Flip the Script, Flip Money, and all them. Shouts out to them good brothers. We're all going to be watching the show today. But, guys, you know there was a big update, right? Big update for your backward compatibility game. But I got a little prediction that might happen. I could be wrong. I don't know. Do you guys think this game will be back compat? This is the last game I got. Do you guys think when they have the show, will this be one of the games that are back compat? And a lot of people actually love this game, and they want it back compat. What do you guys think about that? Max Payne 3. Will Max Payne 3 be back compat today? Will that be one of the announcements? Will Max Payne 3 on the 360, will that be backwards compatibility coming today or whenever? What do you think about that, bro? Will Max Payne 3 be in that backwards compatibility talk today? Yeah, Max Payne 3 was made when Rockstar was a good developer. You're right, Unlimited. This might become back compat today. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a 2-disc game. We'll have to see. It might. You know what I mean? Fireboss said it will. Fireboss said it will. You know, he said it will. I think we're going to see a lot of great stuff today. I want to show you guys too some of the things I collected for Xbox. It's gaming related, but I want to show you something that I really liked and collected for, and I was happy to get my hands on it. Now, I didn't bring the box up itself because the box is huge. I'm just going to show you the statue. I didn't bring the box up. The box had everything in it. The game, everything, complete, nothing missing. And I got it cheap. I think it was $70. This game was over $100, with this special edition. So let's check out what I brought up, man. My favorite shooter of all time. I brought my boy to hang out with us, Marcus from Gears of War 3. This is very well detailed. This is down in the game room. I have the box. I have everything complete with it. I never thought I was going to get my hands on it for a good price, but my exchange had it, and it was happy happy to sell this to me. You know, this is great. You know what I mean? and Lemon knows what I'm talking about. Lemon has a lot of shit, dude. I don't have as much as Lemon. But Lemon I don't even think I can catch up to Lemon. I'm just gonna be honest. Lemon got some dope ass shit, man. When it comes to collectibles, him and Hebot, I can't catch up to them, bro. I can't. I mean, I can try. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, bro. Your boy Sega, man. I'm working hard out here, man. I'm trying. But I some of the few pieces I have, I can show off. You know what I'm saying? But this is very detailed with the Gears of War symbol on the side, Marcus with all his stuff with his chain, his little chainsaw gun and everything. It is, and like Lemon said, it is dope. He's very well detailed. You know what I mean? And I was happy to get this for a good price, man. With the game in it and the entirety of everything that comes in the game, I was happy to get this, man. But I wanted to show that off to you guys real quick. Now, I think you can still get these. I don't know how much this shit costs now. I think if you want it complete, it's going to be very expensive to find these complete. Even I don't even think if you could find them brand new, you're going to pay. You know what I mean? You're going to pay, man. But if you have these in your collection, guys, man, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Because this shit's expensive now, man. You know what I mean? I mean, it really is. If you can find that stuff, like the Halo one, that Halo statue, the Halo statues that came out, Marcus's son, JD, on the motorcycle, I don't have that. I want that, but that shit's becoming expensive. I don't have it. My exchange can get it for me if I want it. I know they can. I'm going to check into it because I'm really a diehard Gears fan. I would like to own a lot of Gears stuff. I have gear, shirts and stuff. I'm a huge Gears fan. I love Gears of War. I love Gears 5. I love them all. I have them all. You know what I mean? I just love Gears. That's my shooter. I'm not taking nothing away from Halo at all. Halo's the flagship. But I love Gears, man. One more thing I'm going to show you guys, man. Then your boy got to get out of here. I've been on here long enough. And some of you have this. Lemon probably has this. So, I think Hebot has it too. So, I got this at my exchange, guys. You guys, some of you know what it is already. It's the original Halo 3 helmet. The original Halo 3 helmet, man. I worked at GameStop at the time when Halo 3 was coming out. I even did a video on it, guys. I'll have to upload it someday if I can. It was mad crazy when I worked at GameStop at the Halo 3 launch. I couldn't afford this at the time. My kids were babies. I got the one down from this. The one down from this. I think it's the special collector's edition. Is it the Halo 3 with the metal tin? I got the one that was one down from this. I think at the time this was over $100 if you wanted it at launch. Do any of you guys remember the price of this? I worked at GameStop. I can't remember. There was actually a couple of Latino brothers that came in and bought these. Couple brothers too. You know what I mean? And bought these day one. I cannot remember the price of it. It was over, I think it was $200. It was $150, I think. Yeah, man, I couldn't do it back then. I couldn't do it, man. But my exchange, they had this, right? There was no game in it, though. The only thing that was in it, it came in the box. It did. It came in the box. It came with the little cloth that was over Master Chief's helmet. It just had the DVD and the extra content. They sold it to me in the box with the DVD in that and this for $50. $50. So I think this thing is really expensive now. If you go on eBay or on Amazon, I think the Master Chief, I think it's very expensive right now. I heard a rumor that they were supposed to bring out another helmet for Infinite. Now, I don't know how true that is. It's nothing like this, though. I think it's one you can actually put on your head, I think. You know, that was a rumor, because I heard there's not going to be a Lemon. If you're still in here, you guys are in here, Outers Inc. Are they coming out with any special edition Halo Infinites? Is there any special edition that you guys know of that might be coming out? Because I don't know. I'm going to buy it physically and still download it in Game Pass. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But this is probably one of the most prized possessions that I have, is the Master Chief, Halo helmet, guys. You know what I mean? Not that we. Oh. What did Unlimited say? This thing's heavy. Shit. They only did the console and the Elite controller, from my knowledge. Yes. So I don't, and Fireball said the same thing. I don't think they are. You know what I mean? But this is a great piece of gaming memorabilia, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? The helmet comes off, The helmet comes off. There's a, inside there and everything, guys. If I get my bigger game room, I'm thinking about putting all this stuff back in its original box. I clean it, dust it off sometimes. You got to keep this stuff clean. But I've got some good use of this, though. I actually put I'll show you guys real quick. But I actually put let me put that down, let that fall in or anything. I actually put Halo DVDs in here, man. Like this one here. I actually put the Halo DVDs and stuff in here, man. You know what I mean? Great stuff that came out. Anything that comes out, Halo made, like, the short movies, animation, cartoons and stuff like that. I get that. I have a special. I have one that's I have the Halo. This is the Halo Legends in the metal tin. I got this a long time ago. You know what I mean? It's beautiful artwork on there. You know what I mean? This is 100's game. This, you can't tell 100 nothing about Halo, bro. You know what I mean? You can't tell him nothing about Halo, man. Yeah, I mean, that's his game. He will defend that. He will defend that till the bloody end. Halo is his game, man. But this is a beautiful case and artwork on here. It has the DVDs in there. It has all the different people that made different parts of the animation. That's in there. You know what I mean? So got that a while ago. You know what I mean? That's great to have. It's very good too. It's very good. I need to watch it over again. It's very good. It's not bad at all. And then this is actually what came when I got it for $50. This is what came in it. The Halo Essentials. That's all that was in the helmet. There was no game in there. But to get it in the box with the black cloth over it, looking brand spanking new in its original box, guys, for $50 is like awesome. You know what I'm saying? But that's the Essentials with Halo 3 in there. A lot of great stuff on here. Everything in the essential case is here. The disc 1 and 2 talking about Halo 3. Some people say that Halo 3 is their favorite. A lot of people loved Halo 3. I'm going to tell you guys something. Halo 3 is not my favorite. Do you know what my favorite Halo is? My favorite Halo is Halo 2. I like Halo 2. There's something about Halo 2, man. Maybe it's digging the Arbiter. You know what I'm saying? I really liked Halo 2 where you could switch through the characters. And Halo 2 is beautiful on Xbox Series X. It's fucking phenomenal on here. It's even phenomenal on the One X. The music, the lore of Halo is never ending. I actually had to uninstall the Master Chief Collection to play Forza Horizon 5 because it was the biggest, took up most of the memory in my Series X. You know what I mean? I'm working on getting the card though, man. With Christmas around the corner, my kids come first. My kids come first, man. Whatever my son or my daughter want, my other daughter and her kids, you know what I mean? I have to take care of my family first, bro. You know what I mean? I can't go out and buy SSD cards. You know what I mean? I got to go out and buy for my family. So, you know, they come first, man. I'll eventually get a card. You know, if I can find out if a 500 gig, people are saying, no, Sega, man, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, man? Don't get the 500 gig. It's not worth it. I tried to find the 1 terabyte on that, man, what's that place that 100 goes to? Damn. CD keys. I couldn't find it. Hebot said you can get it cheaper on there. Like 179 or something like that. I can't remember what Hebot said, right? I know Unlimited, I know the expansion card's worth it. It is. It's just I can't do right now with Christmas around the corner. My son and my daughter, man. We got my daughter that new phone. I forgot the name of it. It should be coming in the mail today. It was hard to get that shit. I think it's the new iPhone, the one nobody can get. We got it for her. We got it for her. It's her Christmas gift. This shit is expensive. I'm telling you. That's what she wanted. It should be here today or tomorrow. You know. And my son, I'm not sure what he wants right now. You know what I mean? My son's easy. He likes game cards. My son is all about the game cards, bro. I might get him like, I don't know, a couple $100. You know, if he just wants game cards or something. You know what I mean? But, you know, they come first, man. My wife, kids, you know. Then I'm last. I'm a family man, so my family comes before gaming. You know what I mean? So that's not to say that I'm not going to get it. Your boy Sega man, I got to wait a little bit. You know what I mean? If I want to, I can go right now and buy it. And that's not like I don't have the money. I have the money to buy the card right now. But with Thanksgiving and the holidays coming up, Black Friday, I got to save the money, bro. I can't do it. You know, I can go right now on my account and buy that card like this. I can't. I have to wait. You know what I mean? I'm patient. Good things come to people who wait. So I'm gonna wait, man. I gotta take care of the family first. But this is what came with it, guys. You know what I mean? There's a little card in here, you know, a little. It's not. I didn't even open it up. They say some of these are worth money, man. It's Xbox Halo Reach. I think it's content. I just put it in there. Not even used. You know what I mean? I just found it in used games, and it was actually in a game I got that didn't have Halo Reach in it. It was the game that came in the case, but this was in the back. Not even used. So, but that's all I got today, guys. Listen, before we go, man. Real talk. Listen, man. We've been through a lot of shit. We've been through a lot of shit, man. When it comes to Xbox, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect in any company. It doesn't even have to be a gaming company. It can be your local food store. It could be a car manufacturer. I don't know, a toy manufacturer. People make mistakes in business. Okay? We are diehard Xbox fans. And don't let nobody ever tell you differently or try to sway you. All right? Nobody wants to take away from PlayStation. Okay? People need to just demand more with that company. They're doing a very bad disservice to their consumers, man. They really are. I don't know how many times me and my brothers got to preach this, but they are, man. They are. Now, with their games coming on the PC, I have to give it up to Sony for that. Because there is PC players out there that prefer to play on PC. They don't want to own an Xbox. They don't want to own a PlayStation. They don't. They love their PC. There's nothing wrong with PC gamers. There isn't. There's some out there that rag on the systems. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of people, console players, well, trolls, that rag on Xbox and Microsoft. You know what I mean? But they're gamers. This is a great day today, guys. 20 years of Xbox. I want to give a shout out to all you guys that have been rocking out with me. My brothers on here said, Sega man, you've been on here for years, man. Years and years and years. And I have. I've been on here for years, brothers. I don't care about my subscriber base. I really don't care about that. I don't. I really don't. You guys come in and rock out with me every time I do a video, every time I do a podcast. It's always my brothers that are in here. That's all I need, man. If somebody wants to subscribe to me, that's fine. Much respect. But I'm not out here on YouTube, guys, to make money. I'm just not, man. I have a job, a family, and I got things I take care of in my life. I'm not out here for that. Shouts out to Fireboss, man. Shouts out to everybody out on here. These are great brothers that rock out with me, man. They have the knowledge. They know what they're talking about when it comes to gaming. We have a good, fruitful conversation when it comes to Xbox because that's what we like. And that's never going to change. People out there have to get used to this. And shouts out to Retro Fusion. I like his channel. He's different. I like his channel for who he is. He shows his Xbox games. He shows what he collects. Everything. I like people that are different. They're not all. Everybody should not be the same. Everybody is different. That's what it's about, man. I'm not gonna not say, well, he's a white dude, so I'm not going to watch his videos. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real, all right? I'm a man. I like keeping it real. If some people don't like what I have to say, that's too bad. I don't care, man. It's not about color. It doesn't matter what color you are. You could be white, black, Latino, whatever. If you're a true gamer, G, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Xbox is about bringing people together, bro. Straight up. That's what it's about. It's about gaming. It's not about anything else. Not the way somebody talks on their video. Not the way somebody looks. You know what I mean? Like he said, cookie cutter channels. It's true. People like Rain G4. Retro Fusion, Fireboss, Unlimited Production, Smitty Smith, Emmanuel. All these good brothers that came in here and rocked out with me this morning. Emmanuel. Channel. Man, thank you for coming and rocking out with me, man. Welcome. Welcome to Sega Man's channel, brother. I really appreciate you coming in here. I've never seen Channel before. I'm glad he came and rocked out with me. It's not about getting anybody to subscribe, G. Not with me. Outer Zinc, an OG in the gaming community, always in here. Who else do we got? Came in, I didn't forget. 108's Dragon. That's another thing. Don't hate. Don't hate on your gaming brothers that have more subscribers than you do and do a better content, like, adding effects and stuff like that and making their channel grow. This is what they want to do. And there's people out there that hate on that. Let's just keep it real. If they surpass you in subscribers and you have a channel, people get mad about that. I'm keeping it real. Okay, you're not going to get no fake shit here with me. You're not going to get no fake shit here with me, man. On my little ass channel, bro. I'm keeping it real with you, all right? Go and support that brother. Don't get mad because, you know, they might have more people on there or you know, or they have a really nice setup. There's nothing to get mad about. You can do the same thing, bro. There's nothing to get mad about, man. It's all about gaming. It is. It's all about gaming. Some people can disagree with me. That's fine. I'm not going to get mad at them and say, fuck you, bounce, unsubscribe. I'm not going to do that. That's very disrespectful. All right? The true gamers out there, the people that come in here, yes, you're not going to like everything that they have to say about Xbox. You're not. You're not going to like it. You might have a Nintendo dude come in here, even a true PlayStation fan. If a PlayStation fan came in here and said, hey, Sega man, I really like your channel, but I think the PS5 is better and, you know, has better games, and I really enjoy my PS5. Well, then go ahead and do that. That's cool. That's his opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say get the fuck out and bounce. If he enjoys his PlayStation 5, that's fine. The only thing me and my brothers call out, to be honest with you, is the trolls. The ones that sped that fake propaganda around about Xbox. We're going to defend that. And we're going to have to defend that today. Unfortunately. You guys know that. I'm going to see some videos from Unlimited. I'm going to see some videos probably from E-Rock and definitely Hebot. Hebot's a general for Xbox. He is. He's going to be out there. This is what they do. This is what we do, guys. Always welcome here. A Nintendo dude can come in here and rock out with me. I don't care. As long as you don't come in here, you know, with that bullshit, that's fine. I don't care. I think Paltrex likes Nintendo. There's another Nintendo dude that used to come in here. He can always come back. I don't care. It is time to celebrate Xbox right now. 20 years. I'm part of that 20 years. I've been on Xbox Live for years, guys. Years. Years. It's time to celebrate, guys. It's all about gaming. You know what I mean? Anybody's welcome here, man. PC gamers, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Mobile gamer guys might catch my channel and say, hey, Sega man, I really like what you're doing with Xbox, man. That's cool. You know, I had people come in here from Brazil. Brazil. I've never seen them before. Hey, they were like, hey, Sega man, hey, man, I like your channel. London, England. I had a brother from Mexico come in here and shot me out. That's what's up. I don't care if they don't subscribe. People are, you know, checking me out from other countries, G. That's what it's about, man. I don't care. I don't care. If I get more subscribers, that's cool. I don't do this for that. I just don't. A lot of people do this for that, to make money. You know, and if that's what they want to do, that's cool. I'm not trying to rock their hustle. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. I do this because I love gaming. And some of my brothers think I deserve more subscribers. I understand that because I show a lot of, you know, great video games and systems, memorabilia, different things like that, because I'm a collector. I have systems. You know, I tell you some background and lore about some of the games and everything and the systems, and that's cool. I really appreciate that. Much respect. But I'm not out here to make money on YouTube, G. I'm just not. I'm not, man. I like to work. You know what I mean? I work. Been working all my life, bro. This is a hobby of mine. This is a hobby to the death. This is a hobby to the death. You know what I mean? Hold on, I got a phone call. What's up, B-Rock? What's up, man? What's up, brother? Yeah, I'm sorry I missed you yesterday, man. I had a lot going on. You guys had a great... Oh, you're doing it already. You're already doing the 20 years of Xbox show. Yeah, I did it. I started at 8. I didn't get your message until later. Yeah. It's my brother E-Rock on the phone with me. You know what I'm saying? Live. I'm live right now. I'm getting ready to end it, though. Yeah, if you, hey, listen, I don't go to work till 2:30 though. If you want to do something, me come on there, we could do it. Just let me know, man. Hey, I'm getting ready to get off of here now. If you want to do something, invite me. Let's do it. Okay, all right, I'm getting off right now. All right, man. All right, guys, you heard it live. E-Rock on the phone. I think E-Rock's going to want to do a hangout, so we're going to get going here. I want to thank everybody that come in and rocked out with me, man, with celebrating the 20 years of Xbox. Remember, you're always going to be part of the Sega Man Family Alpha podcast. I don't care what walk of life you're from. Come in and rock out with your boy Sega Man, with the Alpha and the Exile with my brothers, man. Always welcome. We have a special coming up for Thanksgiving and Christmas where we'll be giving away gift cards. I just gave my brother Outer Zinc a $15 gift card. He won for the Halloween special that we have. Shouts out to my good brother Outer Zinc, man. He's a good brother out there. All right, so we're going to get going, man. Peace and love, guys. And Xbox for life, guys. We don't die, we multiply. Remember, we're always eating good over here, and don't let nobody choose for you. You're the gamer. You choose where you want to play. You choose what system you want to go on, and you rock that system, but keep it clean. All right, so me and Master Chief are out of here, guys. All right. Peace and love. Enjoy 20 years of Xbox, everybody. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Have a great week, guys. I will see you again. All right. You guys take care. All right. Peace.